YouTube, what's up? Back at it for week 71. Kind of back into my normal routine. I flew back from Dubai on Monday morning, so I was able to kind of get my things sorted together and get back into the gym in a normal routine for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So my coach and I discussed the game plan going forward, and I kind of told him just how I need some more balance in my life, and just to kind of restore the general routines that I like as just a human being, and not being so rigid with every meal and every nap and all that stuff. But my coach actually took 4 years between his first competition and second competition. The first one, like he kind of was telling me all along, was to just kind of figure out if it's something I enjoy, if it's something I want to continue pursuing, just getting a feel for being on stage and the comfort level of, being in a spotlight for, sometimes hundreds or thousands of people in an audience. So we know I can do it. We know what definitely needs improving upon, and there's no rush to do it. So right now we're gonna go back to like a 3-day-a-week push-pull legs split. Those 3 days will be with him, and then on the other couple days of the week where I would normally train, I will probably do some sort of like light abs and cardio. Or probably more likely softball training, sprinting and hitting and throwing. Just because I have the opportunity to play in more softball tournaments every time I go to one. I meet more guys, I meet more teams. And now Europe is knocking on the door, so I have plenty of tournaments that come about in Asia. I just played in the Middle East, and now Europe is knocking on the door, so that's kind of cool. It's something I really enjoy, going to all these different cities, meeting all these people. The expat community for softball is just awesome. But back to bodybuilding. The post-show appetite for me has been quite insane, just knowing that I'm going to be pulling off the gas a little bit in terms of the bodybuilding pursuit. It makes me mentally think like I don't have to be strict at all. And because I have such a huge food drive in general, I've just been putting down food. And not all of it has been very healthy. So now is Monday morning. I'm going to see my coach here in about 2 hours. So my normal breakfast of eggs, oats, and some fruit is back. I'm going to be more rigid for most of the meals. Stop snacking and eating sweets so much. I have not traditionally been a sweet eater. In the last decade of my life, I've kind of rid that toxic relationship I had with candy and chocolate as a kid. But after having some chocolate and candy and donuts for the prep of that show, it has like brought back all of the cravings I used to have as a kid, which is pretty insane because I really had zero cravings for it all the way up in this bodybuilding process. And even prior to starting that like specific journey, I wouldn't really eat sweets that much. Like dessert was never anything I looked forward to when going out to eat for dinner. It was always appetizers way over desserts. But now it's like you walk to the grocery store and I see a package of donuts or cookies sitting there and I'm like, ugh. And I don't like that. So my relationship with food has changed a little bit, which I'm not cool with. But my coach is putting me back on a meal plan this week so I can get more dialed in and rigid and just hopefully back to not having cravings for that crap because I don't want to eat it. Luckily, because I was so lean, I have the ability to kind of indulge, get it in my mind, have my fill, get it out, and not do too much damage to the physique itself. My coach flushed the whole system last week. I was sore, but this week we're actually going to get back to building. So it's going to be a little bit more intense and a lot more food, but good food. So that was week 71. I will hit week 72, and I'll let you know how it goes. See you then.